Now let's talk about the new criminal laws, and the government has added 2 more sections to fight crime against women in the new criminal bill, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, meant to replace the old Indian Penal Code and other criminal laws. In the previous version of the bill, the section 85 provided for 3-year jail for subjecting a woman to cruelty by her husband or in-laws. Now in this refreshed version, cruelty has been defined. Let's go across to Arvind for more on this. So Arvind, give us more details of these changes, and there's also another section that prevents revealing the identity of a sex assault survivor.
Yeah, Gargi Center has introduced 3 new bills to replace Indian Penal Code, Code of Criminal Procedure CRPC, and also Indian Evidence Acts. All the 3 bills which were earlier introduced in the previous session that was sent to the Standing Committee for further consideration, and Standing Committee came up with a series of recommendations, and that's why incorporating all those recommendations, today Center has introduced 3 new bills to replace IPC, CRPC, and also Indian Evidence Act. Let's start with IPC, the bill that will be replacing IPC, which is Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. And if you could look at that bill, at least 2 more sections have been added when compared to the previous BNS bill. So if you could see those 2 sections that have been added, one that deals with protecting the identity of sexual assault survivors. Even during court proceedings, there cannot be any publishing of the identity of the survivors, either in written form or any other form, without the court proceedings. That's first section that has been added. The second section is very much important. Though section 85 clearly gives, section 85 of BNS clearly gives an provision to punish husband or the in-laws of the woman for subjecting her to cruelty. This time the Center has also defined what is cruelty, and in a very progressive way, Center has also said cruelty does not just limit itself to physical cruelty, but also any damage to mental health of a woman can also be construed as cruelty. And that's where it's a very progressive step that Center has taken in this particular bill. And also very importantly, if you could see the Terrorist Act that has again been defined in this particular bill under section 113, that's a far-reaching consequences that particular section alone has, because not just any threat or any threat to the security or integrity or sovereignty of India, but also even if there is any threat to the economic stability of the country, that can also be seen as a terrorist act, and where Center has also defined it that using counterfeit currency in order to destabilize the economy can also be construed as a terrorist act. And also very importantly, if you could see, Gargi, in the same section they have also said that if a person kidnaps a person and another person and try to threaten the government, let it be state government or center government, even that can also be construed as a terrorist act. And that's why terrorist act has been redefined in this particular bill. Though death penalty has again been retained in this particular bill, Center has also ensured that for an offence of murder, the maximum charge will be death penalty and the minimum will be life sentence. Earlier it was 7 years and above. That has been changed to life sentence as minimum punishment for murder.